Wow, man, this week has been crazy with the damn trailers, bro. You got the Blue Beetle movie coming out. You got the Across the Spider Verse trailer. Shit's looking up for comic book movies. It's, none of them look woke whatsoever. I'm hyped for them, but there's always them type of people to just spoil all the hype for the movie. Just put their own political views to shit and just genuinely make it a poor experience. And no other person emulates the fucking bitch made nature of people getting worked up over minimalistic shit than the following clip I'm about to show you.
They're pandering to, as I put earlier on the reaction we did for Geeks and Gamers, to a new audience. A new audience that in all reality doesn't exist, that don't buy comic books.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
But what my main point is don't get me wrong, SJWs are fucking annoying, dude. I get that. My whole foundation is me crushing wokeness, but anti SJWs are even fucking worse to me. Like, bro, like the amount of bullshit that these people spew, the amount of fucking anger that these people bring, right? They just bring negativity, and hey, negativity brings views. I'm not trying to fucking down that. I mean, we're content creators. I mean, but at the same time, it's just like, dude, it's a fucking Blue Beetle trailer, and you see him sucking up the fucking Harry Potter and shit. It's just like, it's funny how ideologies change. It's funny how much you switch up on someone when their ideologies match yours. Like it's that fucking gas chamber gatekeep shit that oh god, I can't stand. It's like, man, man, I really can't stand. Like, I'm really starting to not stand people like this anymore. There are people are getting triggered over minimalistic shit. And look, if you get mad over shit and you're calling other people triggered, you're no better. Okay, you're no better, because you're just as pathetic as the people you're trying to diss. You're dissing you're dissing SJWs, yet you act just like them. Like, come the fuck on. Like, Geeks and Gamers and all that shit, they act just alike. Like, I don't watch that many SJW people. Like, put whatever left leaning people together. There are no, okay, I got one. Put the Change the Channel people and Geeks and Gamers together. They're basically the same kind of people. They're petty. They're fucking nihilistic. They just they they ruin the excitement of movies to me. And I don't see how being pessimistic is gonna make movies better in some people's eyes. People, they review bomb shit, man. They review bomb shit before it even comes out, and it's like, ugh, And I still watch some people who attack woke stuff. I still watch some people who try to really just put Hollywood in their place. I think the best people who do it are Thinking Critical, the Critical Drinker, Nakari. Shout out to my boy Nakari, and shit, there was a fourth person too. Voxus, yeah, Voxus Productions. Those are the four people that I watch who can make like a complex, who I can make a complex argument on why shit is woke. And guess what? They don't use stupid ass strawmen like transgender freaks and shit. They just call it like it is. Like it is a problem. I'm not trying to downplay the fact that woke shit isn't a problem. It clearly is. It is stupid how white characters are being turned black now. It is stupid how straight characters are being turned gay, and it is stupid how stories are just getting needlessly over political. I get that. But guys like this do not solve problems. Like, you can't just say, "Hey, look at that shit over there. That's terrible." You can't get triggered over minimalistic shit. Stop getting angry over shit that doesn't require you to be angry. Seeing Ryan Kendall kiss all up J.K. Rowling's ass, it's pathetic, because you're kissing the ass of a woman who quite literally virtue signals. She would not give a shit about you whatsoever. Like, if it came up to money, She would literally call you all type of incels and fucking all type of all the fucking shit, all the ad hominems in the book when it comes to, you know, dethroning men. And it's just, it's not only Geeks and Gamers, it's fucking EFAP too. Like, oh god, man. Like, they trash folks like High Tops and fucking Brown Table. Quiet as it kept, High Tops ain't that cringe. I mean, yeah, sure, he has his bad takes, but he usually makes great content. He makes great video analysis. I can't see, and plus, they're not fucking 3 hours long, Mauler, and they don't fucking, they're compact, they're easy, and I don't get bored watching them. I pretty much just watch Mauler for background noise, and even then, I don't want to hear some British guy tell me how shit Star Wars was. Like, shut the fuck up, man. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say. Like, SJWs, I want to make this perfectly clear. SJWs are the fucking worst. But anti-SJWs are even fucking worse. Because one side gets triggered that a character is not who they are. They get triggered over shit like, oh, this character's not my skin color. This character's not my sexuality. This character's not my, whatever stupid-ass gender I invented. The other side, that being the anti-SJWs, excuse me, they get triggered over minimalistic shit, and they overuse the word woke. They overuse the fuck out of it to the point where the word just doesn't have any meaning now. It was never... Excuse me. It's no longer about, you know, pointlessly putting politics in a story that doesn't belong in. No, it's whatever I don't like, it's woke. And they don't apply any reasoning to it. Like, when Critical Drinker breaks down something that's woke and terrible, he does it in a very complex way. And when he's wrong about something, he actually admits it. Like, he was wrong. Like, he had doubts about the Suicide Squad, but he said it was great when he finally watched it. And, shit, I'm gonna edit all this out. Let me edit all this out. Voxus, Nakari, fuck, who else? Shit, I keep losing track. Thinking Critical. They're one of the few Comics Gates channels I watch because, you know, I can tell that they're real fans deep down inside, and they're fed up with how fucking political comics are. And you know, they're fed up with how woke comics are, and I feel that, man. Like, people don't want to be lectured. They want to be entertained. I get that. But, you know, it's other channels like Geeks and Gamers. It's channels like Ryan Kennel. And it's people like Ryan Kennel and all these other folks. They ruin a genuine argument that needs to be heard. People don't want to be fucking lectured. They want to be entertained. But these people just throw around the word woke. And it's just like, bro... Like, it's going to lose all meaning if you keep throwing that word around. Just because you don't like something, just because you're not excited for something, that shit doesn't mean that it's woke. Woke would imply that it's lecturing people somehow. I don't get how George Lopez saying Batman's a fascist is offensive to people, but go off, I guess. I mean, I guess it's your feelings, I guess. Oh, your fragile ego's broken. Like, come on, dude. It's the fucking DC universe. Like, people are going to have different opinions about Batman. Like, come the fuck on. And, it's like, don't even get me started on the fucking Across the Spider-Verse shit. How the fuck are you going to pause one frame of a trailer, see like a trans flag, and just denounce it as that? I'll tell you one thing. Across the Spider-Verse looks way fucking better than that Mutant Mayhem Ninja Turtle shit by Seth Rogen. I would watch Across the Spider-Verse fucking 5 times over whatever the fuck Seth Rogen did with the Ninja Turtles, man. That's some shit that actually needs to get roasted. Leave Spider-Verse alone. Like, just, that's what I mean, man. These type of YouTubers, they cherry pick shit and they call it woke, when the woke shit is staring them right in the face. They made April fat and black, dude. Well, where's the roasting for that? And over the movie looks ugly as fuck, whereas Across the Spider-Verse, That I can tell just by looking at that trailer. That movie looks beautiful. But, you know, man, it's just like, I think I'm done with the culture wars, man. I'm done with the culture war shit. I'm still gonna call that woke shit on my channel, because that's just how I am. But I'm done with the fucking. I'm done saying shit. When I say something is woke, I mean that shit. I don't just say that because I don't like something. I mean it because shit actually just be because movies try to sneak propaganda into shit, and I really don't like that. And it's like, you know, J.K. Rowling, fucking Harry Potter shit. It's no better. She just hates trans people now, and that's suddenly a pass for these people. Like, fuck, get the fuck out my face, Ryan Kennel. Same guy who cussed out a bunch of fucking Taco Bell employees and shit. Get the fuck out my face. But I don't like these channels, man. I don't like either side. Like, both sides of the culture war, especially when it comes to entertainment, it's flawed, dude. It's very flawed. People getting triggered over minimalistic shit is not gonna solve anything. You can't just call out shit. You can't just call out itty bitty shit and say that, oh, it's gonna ruin the movie. Like, come on, just, dude. There's other shit. Because it can be a lot worse. It could genuinely be a lot worse. But apparently, Spider-Gwen, having a trans flag on her wall is indoctrinating children. I never got that shit. Like, you're taking a real issue. Like, I do know that issue is true, but you're taking a real issue and you're trying to justify a real problematic issue to shit on a fucking Spider-Man movie. The fuck? And again, I have to say this. I don't get how George Lopez saying Batman's a fascist is so offensive. How it's just so defensive. Dude, fuck off, man. These people, like, genuinely, like, I genuinely think my fucking third eye opened and just realized how fucking fucking dorky and fucking loser, how much of fucking losers how these people are, you know, Geeks and Gamers, fucking Ryan Kennel. Man, I'm done. I'm done with the shit. When I call things woke, in fact, when other people, the name people I just named, when they call things woke, they actually mean it, because it's a blatant attempt at virtue signaling, and they're trying to program propaganda at people. Like, whenever, like, what was it? Like, Wakanda Forever and a fucking Black Panther. That's woke. That's propaganda, because they're legit trying to say that white people are the problem of everything on Earth. That was practically phase 4 in general. But I don't hear any flack for anything. I just hear praise for someone. I don't hear any flack for the Harry Potter series, especially the Cursed Child. I don't hear any flack for a person who literally tried to virtue signal and tried to grift the whole gay community. I don't hear any flack for that. All I hear is praise for somebody who legit just spreaded hate towards trans people for no reason after they literally just tried to virtue signal towards them. Like, I'm not forgetting that. But yeah, that's how I know these people are hacks, because they literally turn on a dime. They literally all the shit that they said about said person. Literally, if Rian Johnson, you know, the guy who ruined Star Wars, if that guy were to just say, SJWs can kick rocks, or SJWs can go fuck themselves right now, do you know how much these fools will lick all up in his ass? Yeah, the guy who supposedly ruined Star Wars, the guy who made the worst Star Wars movie ever, they apparently might like him now, because, you know, because in my hypothetical, he said, if he said, certain group of people that most people don't like, fuck you. that's literally their logic. Like, name any person that Geeks and Gamers, or just any of these YouTubers that they don't like, name any of these people, and if they changed their tone, they just said shit that they wanted to hear, all of a sudden, boom, everything's forgiven. Yeah, I forgive you for making Hermione black and fucking Dumbledore gay. Like, come the fuck on. I'm done. Twitter is a fucking hellstorm right now. When is it ever not a hellstorm, to be honest? But yeah, man, like I just had to air this shit out because this is ridiculous. Complaining about the Blue Beetle trailer, like the Blue Beetle. Look, guys, it could be worse. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It could be legitimately worse. Like they tried to say They tried to say Shazam was terrible. Is come on, dude. Like, get the fuck on with that shit. I'm done. Like I'm done. Like, look, I call out woke shit when I see it. When I see propaganda, when I see you trying to lecture me, that's woke. And when I see wokeness, I try to call it out. Take the blackening, for example. That's woke. George Lopez saying Batman's a fascist, that's a joke. That you don't technically have to find funny, but still, it's a joke. Stop taking shit so seriously. That's all I have to say, man. Take care of yourselves and each other.